Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Sailor Moon review. Today I have the FiguartsZero Chouette figures. This is both of them, the Princess Serenity and Chibi-Usa with Helios. I ordered these through Amazon, so these are the international release versions, but there is no difference other than they added some extra warning stickers to the boxes. But I was really excited about opening these. I've had these for a little while, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they look like together. The boxes are quite big. I guess these are more wider figures than tall. So the boxes are very wide, but look how detailed that is. They're so detailed. They took a lot of time in designing the boxes for these. There's the Toei sticker right there. It's Princess Serenity with a silhouette of Prince Endymion, Prince Endymion and Princess Serenity. It would be lovely if they released a Prince Endymion figure, or at least added him with this Princess Serenity. I think that would look nice. They do have on the background here the FiguartsZero or SH Figuarts of Tuxedo Mask there with her, so that's why he's there. Kind of just show that you could add more figures from Tamashii Nations with other figures that they make. So big giant crescent moon there at the top, and the bottom has all the warnings and stuff. Lots of warnings down there. But I'm going to be opening both these together, so I'm going to show you the other box for the Chibi-Usa and Helios one, and this one, it just goes so well with them. The windows, you can have the figures look through, so you can, once you open them, you can position them inside the boxes, so it's their own little display box in a way, but you can't see the figure as you first purchase them. It's the only downfall. But I mean, look at that, it's so pretty. The design is perfect for them. And if you're a Chibi-Usa, Helios, Supers fan, this is definitely a figure to buy. It's just well designed all the way around. Now, I have heard a few things about these figures, especially this one, where she's a little bit more fragile and hard to put in our stand and stuff. So I'm hoping that's not the case when I go to open these, but I will figure that out, I guess. Let's get these open. So I did want to show you some little extra bits of the packaging. Inside this box is a nice sky view, night sky view with roses. So this definitely is a nice box to continue using for display. You'd be able to see her through the box like this and see the design of the rose petals and all that. So it would look really nice. So this is the extra little art card that you get, and it does have like a little bit of a metallic design at the bottom of it. So it's heartwarming scenes designed just for you. FiguartsZero Chouette is a splendid treasure for your room. And here is the side that you saw through the box. Now this does come with instructions. I don't know if they added anything additional for the international release or not. It doesn't seem so. It looks pretty much the same. And then this is an extra part to hold her hair. The figure itself comes in a shell like this, so she's perfectly protected when you get her. So let's get her out of here. So here is the figure itself, and as you can tell, lots of translucent plastic in this. Her dress is translucent at the bottom, you can see through it, and her hair is very translucent on the ends. She's incredibly shiny. Her bow looks fabulous. And from what I can tell, the paint job looks pretty nice as well. But this is a very high-end figure, so she is a little bit pricey. So I'm hoping that when you buy these, there's no paint issues. And there's her feet under her dress. And here is the stand that you get. And the stand is a giant moon on water with some flower petals. And you do get this Princess Serenity trim all the way at the bottom. And this is removable, so you can take that off and just sit her with the basic blue stand showing. So yeah, a little bit of variety there of options. So let's figure out how to get her on her stand. So here she is, all positioned on her stand. And they do give you this extra clear piece here to hold her hair up. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think you have to use that piece. But I guess over time her hair might actually kind of fall down. And it would probably be better to have that on there permanently while you have her on display. Just kind of give that extra support. She looks really nice on the stand. But she is made so you can actually sit her outside of the stand and just kind of rest her on the side of your bookcase or something. You don't necessarily have to use the stand if you don't want to. I did notice she doesn't exactly sit all the way down on the stand. But I think she still looks rather beautiful. All the way around, she is an impressive figure. I absolutely love all the details in it, and it's a really decent price point for a high quality figure. I know the longer these are out, the more rare they might get. So I definitely suggest, if you want to get one, to get one as soon as possible, just for that reason alone. But her bow is beautiful. Just look how beautiful and detailed her bow is, and how it's waving out. That is really, really nice. So let's get Chibi-Usa and Helios open so we can take a better look at them. So the instructions are pretty much the same on this particular figure. There's no additional English instructions. The inside of the box is really nice on this one as well. It's kind of like this ripple water effect. And here is the card. Just like the Princess Serenity one, you get an extra little card, and this is of course what you saw through the box. And here's the other side, and it has the same words on it as the Princess Serenity one, but a really pretty silhouette. So this one you get some extra crystals, you get some bonus clear items to hold the feet of Helios most likely, and then here's the stand. And the stand is just like the Princess Serenity one. And then here are your two figures in the case. So we'll get these out of here and get a nice close-up look of all the pieces. Just like with the Princess Serenity stand, you can take off the extra little metallic ring and use the stand without it. So it's actually a really pretty two-color tone. It's really nice. But I will probably display these with the ring on, I imagine. But yeah, really nice effect. Alright, so I got the figures out finally, and here is small lady Serenity. And she looks so beautiful. Her hair looks really metallic and sparkly. She has such a beautiful little face. The paint tones on her skin is really beautiful as well. I like the little added detail of shadowing. And her dress is just like her mom's, and it's all translucent at the tips. And her bows, cute. She is lovely. And here, of course, is Helios, or Pegasus. And I am so impressed with him. He is so pretty. His tail is translucent, if you guys can see that. The bottom, it does have tones of blue. He has all kinds of prismatic paint all over him. There's purple and pink shades of color on his body, all over his hooves and neck. He looks fantastic. And I love his eyes. They're perfectly painted. Does have his little crystal horn and a little gem on his forehead. This is really impressive. I love it. It's really, really nice. His wings are nicely detailed. Yeah, this is a really high quality figure. If you love the Supers season, or even just the arc itself from the book, I would say definitely pick this one up. He looks fantastic. I'm so excited. I don't have a lot of Pegasus stuff, so this is definitely going to be a prime piece in my collection. I'm really happy that I purchased it, but yeah. So let's get this on the stand, and we'll figure out what it looks like after that. Alright guys, so here is Chibi-Usa, or Small Lady, and Helios. And I am just loving this figure so much. You guys have no idea. I've wanted a lot of Pegasus merch for a while, and it's all really rare and expensive. So this is definitely the next best thing, and definitely a beautiful piece. I can't say that enough about this item. I am so excited about owning it. But the only thing that I could find that was kind of a downer, but it's very minor, Chibi-Usa is kind of wobbly on the stand. She doesn't stay on there too well. She has one little small peg that goes up inside of one of her feet, and then she has this little piece that's kind of like a little brace support right here, and it doesn't connect to her feet very nice at all. It's not very snug or anything. So she is kind of wobbly, but other than that, I think if you just have this sitting on your bookshelf or stand or whatever, it should be perfectly fine. I don't think there'd be anything happening, like falling off on its own or anything. The design of this figure is one of the most beautiful pieces I've collected so far in some of this merchandise, especially in figures. I think this is the nicest figure ever that they've made for the 20th or 25th anniversary so far for Sailor Moon. I'm highly impressed with it. The only thing I'd say is I wish they would have put a little bit more detail into the bottom of the stand. I do like the blue and green kind of mixture color that they did. Very dreamlike, and the extra crystals give it a little something extra. But I think the main prime for this, like the Princess Serenity one, has the moon. I think Helios is supposed to be the main part of the stand, with Chibi-Usa being the focal character. So I think it all works out, and I'm just impressed with it. I can't say too much more of just how impressed I am with this figure. It is gorgeous. Now, I do have some little lights. These are the little lights that I have. And I wanted to kind of show you guys what they would look like if you put some lights at the bottom, because these are translucent, and I've seen people do it before where they put lights underneath, and I thought it would be a nice touch. So let me show you what that looks like, and hopefully it's very pretty. Alright, so I turned down the lights just a little bit so you guys can see the lights a little bit better. But look at that. Look how pretty that is. Now I will show you what the lights look like completely off so you guys can get that effect. But I kind of just wanted to give you this little bit of light touch of darkness to kind of give you that effect. But I think the whole light idea is beautiful for these. I think it would make a beautiful night light in your room. Use an LED light, of course, so that it doesn't get hot. But yeah, this is really lovely. So here's a quick look at what they look like completely dark. I don't have the perfect camera for a really low light, but you can see definitely what I'm talking about. Very gorgeous. Beautiful idea. So my overall thoughts on these figures are extremely positive. I think they're just gorgeous. And I always loved the royal design of the characters, the princesses' forms, you know, all that. So if you're also into that, I'd say get these figures if you can. I know they're on the little bit high end, but I think they will be a beautiful addition to your collection. And I didn't see anything majorly wrong with these at all. They do give you the extra little pieces to keep the figures safe and secure while you're having them on display. And you can, of course, do a lot with them outside their basic stands if you want to do that. But very impressed, very impressed. Beautiful figures. Definitely check back for more Sailor Moon reviews. I'm definitely going to be having more all the time. So I appreciate you checking out my video, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.